Project Home serves as a shelter for families facing homelessness. Each month, 2 different area churches, synagogues, or schools host our program.
Mount Zion Temple is over 150 years old. We've been around and doing social justice work for a very long time. We're proud to be part of Project Home, and this commitment on a very personal level makes a huge difference in the life of our congregation.
So this is Project Home. St. Mark's hosts Project Home and has for many years. And so for the month of August, what is essentially our parish hall is transformed into a place of hospitality.
So families come, children, moms and dads, older people like me. All of us give money. That's important to do. We know that's important to do. But this opportunity at Project Home is exceptional because you meet people.
The children, of course, are quick to make friendships, quick to laugh, quick to give you a high five, quick to ask if you're coming again tomorrow.
And so seeing little kids, they're just like my kids were, and yet these children don't have a home. What kind of a country do we have where that's the case?
Hosting these guests once a year for a month is integral to living out our Christian faith. I think that the kingdom of God is only the kingdom of God if all are welcome and all can be welcomed.
It's clear to me that people are people, and Project Home is built on that belief that everybody deserves a home, everybody deserves a fair shot at life. Were I born in a different situation, I would be a guest at Project Home.
About a week ago, there was about 80 families on the wait list waiting for emergency shelter. And without Project Home, these families would have nowhere to go. I wish we could provide more, and with your support, we can.
The American Indian Youth Enrichment Program is a program offered to American Indian students that offer culture, literacy education, self-identification, and youth enrichment.
The American Indian Youth Enrichment Program is an after-school and summer program for American Indian youth in St. Paul. Our teachers are joining youth in sort of a partnership.
You leave enough room on top so where there's like a...
Our language and cultural teacher is Mr. D, and he is Lakota, and he teaches that language and the Lakota virtues.
Today, the word of the day is called Wichakpi. Not the moon, it's the stars, right?
By having the kids come to this school specifically or to this program specifically, it's finally like, hey, these kids look like me. These kids act like me. The stories are about me. My family knows these stories, so all of a sudden it starts to click, and that interest is there.
That's a really old one, but I get fresh ones every year from that.
I want to make sure that they know who they are, that they know that they're important, and I think this program does that.
Understanding your history can give you a vision for what you want the future of your people to be. So we need young American Indian people who know their history.
I see these kids come in and they're so happy and they're so, they're just excited to see each other at breakfast, and they're sitting there talking and they're making lifelong friends. In a few years, when these guys get older, they're gonna be the policy makers. They're gonna be our leaders, and as long as we let them know that, to have that pride inside themselves, that they'll be proud enough to want to be those leaders.
The message that we give to our youth is that we're here to create friendships and to give youth a place to be their full selves as Native youth. It's a place that you will always belong.
Students there not only see themselves, but they begin to start feeling who they are, who is their identity as an American Indian person. And that is the most unique thing that we offer, I think, in this program.
Community Power-Ups are evening meetings of the community and the church. They're there to help individuals and to enable those folks to be advocates or missionaries in their own community.
Morning Star was founded in 1991. It's a small church, and it's important for the church to really be involved in the health of the community. So when people come to our doors, they are not only looking for their souls to be fed, they need clothes, they need housing, and I can't tell you how many calls I get from people who say, can you help us with my rent? Or I'm being put out of my place. Can you help me get started? What do I do?
The Community Power-Up started when Reverend Carl Walker started searching for ways to help his congregation with financial survival. And next thing I know, Interfaith was offering its services. The few of the people that have come to coach or to pass on their information to be mentors have been lawyers, police, accountants, people in various walks of life who have pertinent information to help folks. Different ways to approach doing resumes, or better ways to get jobs, or to strengthen the community, period.
To come to a Power-Ups meeting is a thrill within itself. The time flies so fast that before you know it, we're talking about we're ready to go. I think a couple of meetings we had to finally tell folks, this is the end of the meeting. We cannot stay any longer. So this is how it really operates.
It's all pertinent information given for free by the professionals that do it for a living.
In music, the black keys and the white keys don't fuss about who's going to play what. They all work together. This is how the community of the religious folk have to be. The mission of the church is to reach out and to disciple, but also to help our brothers and sisters who are in need.
Regardless of where you live, people don't understand how they're linked to each other. Everyone seems to go in their door and close it at night and think that they're by themselves. You're not alone. We're all connected. And that's what Interfaith has shown me.